more level. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome to a very informal last live of the year. That's better. Not that it matters or anything. Hi buddy. Alright, hello. It has been a year and we're done. At least almost. 2023 has almost come to a complete close. And I have uh, just published the last of the scheduled videos for this year. I've got maybe three more, a bunch to still edit. What? Oh, Jeb, what? What's wrong? What's lame? Tell me what's lame. Come on, fess up, fess up. What's your issue with me now? There's always some issue with me. Just fess up. Tell me what it is. It's not like I'm copying you this time or anything. So come on. I was just about to tell these nice people that I'm very grateful for them hopping in and supporting me this time. Oh, I'm lame. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Anyways, ignoring the whose message is held for review. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Everybody knows that Jeb hates on me. Who cares? Stupid YouTube. It tried to hide your last post. You just got censored. I hope that you realize how much I care about you. That I fought against censorship for you. Oh, he thinks that this toy is so fun. Anyways, it has been a pretty wild year. We started off 2023 with the Inscription series. Not my most popular series, but a very fun one nonetheless. Um, and then after that was Deltarune, uh, Halo, and we launched Oxygen Not Included. It's been a really big year of videos and series for me this time, and honestly, this year has just been a lot of fun. Still to this day, the most fun I've had doing a series is Surbrante, but man, this year as a whole has just been awesome. Um, and not only that, we also launched a few other things. You don't need that, silly. Baby in the photo. Baby in the photo for popularity reasons. Definitely exploiting my son for my own popularity. Ooh. We also launched the Money Man in a Hoodie stuff. But again, I know I've kind of been waiting. Boop, there he is. Okay, boop, there he goes. Uh, we also launched the Money Man in a Hoodie stuff, where I gave you guys some financial advice based off of some things that I. Okay, here we go. This is what we're doing now. All right, we are doing this. Okay, this is life now. My son's stealing my spotlight. Honestly, he's cuter than me, so that's not so terrible a thing. He's still got this bald spot on the back of his head. I saw a video forever ago with my wife on TikTok. It's like me wondering why my son's got this bald spot on the back of his head, and it shows a screen lapse of the baby during the night, and it's laying on his back and just like rolling his head back and forth, and that's where he gets the bald. He's still got that bald spot back there. Look at that. Look at that. He's still got the. It has been. How long has it been now? It's been 3 months since he's been sleeping mainly on his side, and he still has that bald spot. I don't know where he gets it from. Um. Oh goodness. Let's move you this way. Woo! There we go. Find your favorite toy. But it's been a great and fun year, and it's helped me to kind of find a little bit more purpose in YouTube, other than just having fun making videos and making memories, because that's really what it started with. You guys know Jeb's hanging out in the chats. You want to play your piano, or you just want to use it to stand up? Here you go. There you go, the little baby Einstein's piano. He likes to use it to stand up. Um, No, we want the piano. The Discovery version is lame. But Jeb, who's been hanging out in the chat, yeah, I know, so big. You were born a little over 8 months ago, and you're about to start standing on your own. Oh my gosh. But back when me and Jeb were originally making videos together on the Mongoose Productions channel, it was mainly about like having fun, making memories. Like there wasn't really this vision of like doing this for like years upon years at a time. Even though we thought that could be a possibility and it was a cool idea, it wasn't really the main focus. We were just kind of hanging out, throwing around some creative ideas, sharing some jokes with the world, being cheesy kids together. And that's what it was. And it was a lot of fun. But I mean, no idea what gaming was at the time. No idea that I was going to end up doing, like financial advice stuff on YouTube, uh, or that I was going to have my own little playlist where I'd put my sermons from teaching in the church, which I will have another one to add. As of last night, I did another sermon. Our church has had a rough time recently. I think we've lost. Okay, yeah, not cheesy. They were cringe. They were cringe. Cringe humor is fun though. Our generation loves cringe humor. Hence The Office, Parks and Rec, and pretty much everything else in that category. So we're just missing the audience. I was going somewhere with that. Our church has had a really difficult time recently. This year, our church has lost, I think it's 5 church members. And I think three of them, 2 of them have been deacons. One of them, this weekend was very sudden, completely unexpected. He wasn't like, woo, gotcha. He wasn't like a spring chicken or anything, but he was a young guy. He was in his I think it was either early or mid 60s, and was in good health, and just passed away very suddenly over the weekend, and that's been a very difficult thing for our church family. Thankfully, his family is very closely tied to the church, so we're able to be a good community for him, and for the rest of his family. It's just been very difficult having that, and we've had a couple other very difficult deaths throughout the year. We started the year of 2023 with a deacon death, and he was older, and we were kind of expecting this. His health was going down for a while, but he was like, we're talking. I think he wasn't charter member. Our church is very old, but like he's been around longer than probably 99% of the rest of the church members. So it was a really big deal when Mr. Smothers passed away. And it's been a year of losses for our church. And so yesterday I asked the pastor if he wanted to have the morning and or the evening off from preaching, and he let me take his evening service so that he could get some rest, because he is not only did he lose five church members whom he's known for over a decade each, one of whom he's known for the majority of his life, but also he has led and will lead every one of those funerals, plus others that have been tied to the church, and it's getting worried about him. So all that to say, sad circumstance. I've got another sermon to upload soon. Oh my goodness! Oh, you are crazy, and you're gonna send yourself flying forward. There, yeah, play your piano. There you go. Okay, flip the piano over. That's fine too. And 2024 is going to be an interesting year for this channel, because I do think that the time for majority gaming stuff is probably going to start slowing down. I don't think it'll ever end, especially because spoiler alert. I bought and downloaded the original Star Wars Battlefront, which my friends know is my favorite game in the world. I'm gonna be playing a lot of Star Wars Battlefront, so it's gonna be a fun time. And I won't stop doing the gaming stuff altogether, but it's probably not going to be my highest priority. I will be doing more financial videos. I've got a 7-part series coming up where I walk through what each of the Ramsey baby steps are. These are very practical and time tested steps to improve your. Nope, can't have that. Gotta suck on the baby monitor. Cannot do that. I don't know why, but he loves it when it just. Whenever the caterpillar just like flies around him. But I've got a 7-part series coming up on that. You know, some of them are really simple. Like one of them is step 1 is have $1,000 saved up in an emergency fund. It's not enough to like cover everything, but it's not supposed to be, because big step 2 is pay off your debts, because your debts are draining your income. Your income and your investments are how you're going to become wealthy, and you can't keep your income and make good investments when your money's going away to debts all of the time. So it's basically think of it like training while you're wearing weights. You got wrist and ankle weights on. You've got like a vest that weighs like an extra 10 pounds or something like that, and then you just kind of like you either do workouts with, or you just like walk around every day with those things. And the goal is to eventually build muscle. And then when the time comes for either the run or the weightlifting thing, you take them off. And as you take them off one at a time, things become easier. Same thing with your money. You want to get rid of your debts, because each one of those are like weights. When you take one off, you're going to realize, oh yeah, I can move my arm a lot faster now. You're going to realize, oh man, it's easier to walk now that I've got this thing off my chest. That's exactly what it is. So I'm going to be doing a 7-part series, just surface level explaining what each of those baby steps are. I already said Star Wars Battlefront. I have been. I put a challenge out there to Anne of Narnia to get me up to 270 subscribers, and I would do an alternate path on Deltarune live on YouTube, which I've been cutting back a lot of my live on YouTube stuff recently. I'm only doing this right now because I don't have as much access to my computer at the moment, so I can't really do Rumble as much. But most of you are on YouTube anyways. But I've been trying to transition you guys over to Rumble, but I made a deal that, oh my goodness, look at you, oh look at you. If you guys have any, what do you mean cheater? What am I doing to cheat? He did that himself. I'm just showing up. This is his show. I just show up and reap the subscribers. I know you're just jealous, Jed. You're just jealous. But anyways, yeah. If you guys have any questions about the channel, or just questions in general about Bible or money stuff, feel free to ask away. I will be happy to answer anything. Can't stay here forever, but I think I can stay here like a good 20-30 minutes. I've got some places to be today in a little bit after I get him some lunch stuff together. I'm going to drop him off at Grandma's house because I need to go visit. I need to go visit these church members. Because the deacon who passed away is the grandparent to 2 of our youth, so I want to go check on them and see how they're doing right now. So I've only got a little bit of time, and I'll do. There will be one more like brief video right after Christmas, introducing, either right after Christmas or like um, right before New Year's, where I introduce the Baby Step series, because people, it is very normal for people to have spent too much around Christmas time and to have used credit cards for it, and then they're like, I have no money. All my money is going toward the credit cards and Christmas present stuff. I know, I know. All you want to do is stand. We'll go to your standy chair in a minute. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let me bring his standy chair in here. You guys can also get a layout of the new house. Um, uh, is not our channel related, but when are we doing Men Who Talk Through Movies again? I want to soon. I need to get some stability to schedule stuff. And that probably won't be until after the new year. Because I do want to get back to regularly doing Men Who Talk Through Movies. That is still, even though we have not made an episode in over a year, that is still, to this day, my favorite project. Sorry, this is just going to take a moment. That is still, to this day, my favorite creative project that we've ever done. Whoops, sorry. Woo! Yeah, just carrying this in here so that, because he wants to stand so much. He don't realize he too small. He too small to do stand right now. But he does. He says, I don't care, Dad. All I want to do is stand up. And if you can't support that, dadgummit, if you can't support my desire to stand, then I will just crawl all over you until you make me stand. But yes, anyways, and for those who don't know, Men Who Talk Through Movies is a series that Jeb and I started about a year and a half ago, where literally just like the title suggests, we a couple of dudes who just talk through movies. We just talk through a movie. You know, those annoying people that are in like the movie theaters, and it's like, this movie would be enjoyable if these guys would just shut up and quit talking. Well, we left the theater and we're watching the movie on our own and talking anyways. So that's really what the series is. And we talk about there's a lot of let me read this before. All right. So Jeb says, I thought of a similar idea. Men Who Talk Through Video Games. Just want to do a retrospective Kingdom Hearts series and look at each game individually if I'm interested. I would be interested. I'm not sure if I would be the best guest, because the only game in the Kingdom Hearts series that I've actually played for more than a few minutes is Chain of Memories. And I know the knowledge because of growing up with you and watching your series. But in terms of the actual game knowledge, I don't have a lot. All right, here we go. Here we go, dude. Got your Puff Puffs. Puff Puffs and Wawa. You're so crazy. But yeah, so in answer to your question, it will probably be after the new year. And for the rest of the audience, Jeb has requested we do John Wick as long as it's still available. It's now, Goose, get out of the room. This is not your room. Thank you. Good dog. Thank you. Yes, I know. I still need to watch it the first time through because I want to be able to, talk about it with, the way that we designed it. We did talk at one time about this idea of us having one person, like we have, our normal 3 to 4 people, and then have one person who doesn't know anything about the movie and is watching it for the first time. it would be a cool thing to do, but I think we would need to be a little bit more regular and a little bit more stable with our guests um, in order to make that work. Easy pop-ups. But yeah, I want to get back to it. I think we'll get back to it very soon. Just a matter of when we're able to do it. And then another, I know, guy. I know. You just crazy. You just crazy. So, and I guess question for you guys, and y'all can put this in the comments after the live is over if you want as well. Is there any content that you'd be interested on seeing in this channel? You know, I am not a sellout channel where I will only do the stuff that you guys want me to do. I don't get paid for it, so I pretty much just do what I want to do, and you guys tune in when I'm doing the videos that I want to do. You is just wild, child. You're gonna need a haircut soon. You are gonna need a haircut soon. You have your dad's curse of a naturally growing bowl cut. You let my hair grow out long enough, it literally does form a bowl. This stops growing at a certain point, but this just keeps going and it forms a naturally shaped bowl around my head. That's what a sellout would say. Would you call Markiplier a sellout? Speaking of Markiplier, when the heck is Iron Lung gonna drop? That's one of the movies that I actually do want to see. I have pretty much given up hope on modern entertainment, especially in the traditional role. But I am pumped for Iron Lung, and I knew when both movies were announced that I was probably going to prefer Iron Lung over the FNAF movie. I have not watched it yet. Have you seen it, Jeb? Have you seen the FNAF movie yet? Uh, there is no Markiplier slander in this house. I would say that there isn't here either, but I'm the only Markiplier fan in this house. I know. We also had to stop. This is the second time I tried to do a live today because the first time we got literally 20 seconds in, and this guy over here started pooping on me. Yeah, that's right. You haven't been able to keep up with Marks and you stopped watching horror. That's right. Yeah, and he's been doing less fun, like fun stuff. You have not seen FNAF. That's right. Duh. Um, but the FNAF movie, it performed okay, but it got slashed by the fans. I mean, some of the fans were fine with it. Some of the fans were really disappointed with it. It was a controversial, uh, very controversial film, and I figured it would be, especially if you don't have someone like Mark involved in it. And it honestly, it wouldn't have changed if Mark was present in the movie. If he was there the for the filming of it, I don't think it would have changed anything because he wouldn't have been involved in the script. He would have just been acting in it. But if he played an active role in the writing, it probably would have been received a little bit better. I mean, because you guys know from like his previous stuff, A Heist with, A Date with, and In Space with Markiplier. I mean, like, they're all pretty well written. Even though each one of them has like a fault here and there, like overall they are well written pieces. Like he knows what the audience responds to, and he's not just trying to get the flashy big company money. Like he wants to make something that fans. I honestly think that he has sacrificed a lot of potential revenue. Like if he functioned as a sellout, he probably would be a lot bigger than what he is. But he cares a lot about the art. Jeff says they had other famous YouTubers in it, like Matt Pat, Corey Kenshin. Yeah, I knew that they were there, and he did have scheduling conflicts because of Iron Lung. And I'm glad that he sacrificed his role in FNAF to focus on Iron Lung. because whenever Mark is working on something, he takes his time. Uh, what? What is it? You quit your bus footing. Whenever he's whining about something that might be legitimate, we call it butt fussing. Whenever he's complaining about something that's just like, your life is great. You're literally getting everything that you want right now. All right, I'm gonna have to go, guys.